Toi o Tāmaki, Auckland Art Gallery, Tāmaki Makaurau's main public art space, housing works that trace Aotearoa's colonial past. Opened in 1888, at a time when Māori art was suppressed, that all changed in 2020. Māori artists and their creations were visible like never before.
The art gallery in its 132 colonial years had never given that much footprint to contemporary Māori art before.
The Toi Tū Toi Ora art exhibition was the brainchild of artist and the gallery's curator, Nigel Borell.
Oh my gosh, how do I unify 111 artists with their distinct voices, their nuanced investigations in Māori art and culture?
I actually heard about what was going on at Auckland Art Gallery, Toi o Tāmaki, probably back in 2018. Nigel was talking about profiling 111 artists, over 300 artworks, 10 commissions, installations. There was so much going on, and as he was talking about this, my brain just started thinking visually, like, whoa, what goes on to put all that kind of stuff together? That sounds like a mammoth task. And so I was just getting quite excited.
First Indigenous female producer to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, Chelsea Winstanley.
I was still in LA at the time. Then things started going a bit crazy, in America. COVID, pandemic was kicking in, Black Lives Matter was kicking in. My kind of life in LA and my relationship and my marriage had kind of imploded spectacularly.
That marriage to fellow filmmaker Taika Waititi lasted 7 years.
It was all these things that were just going to me, I think it might be time to go home.
Back home, Chelsea's idea for a behind-the-scenes documentary took hold.
I don't think people really understand what goes on behind the scenes to put something on that huge. And I just said to Nigel, who's following you? Who's documenting that? And he was like, I don't know. Do you want to do it? I said, yes, please.
Toi Tū Visual Sovereignty began as a fly-on-the-wall look at how the show was curated, bringing over 100 Māori artists together.
I think as a documentary filmmaker, you just have to be there and be prepared to experience what's coming your way. It's not my job to kind of interfere in any way.
Art galleries are a pretty alien space for Māori, aren't they?
They can be, and they have been in the past, and they're traditionally actually not set up to really, showcase our mahi or our work or celebrate. These institutions can be places of maybe one artist or, you've got one piece of work in there by one person. Whereas the thing about Māori art and collectivism is kind of akin to whānau hapu iwi relationships.
The Toi Tū Toi Ora exhibition ran for 6 months and had a massive impact.
I mean, look at the number of Māori visitors, doubled from 7% in 2020 to like 14% in 6 months,
Yeah, just to see moko kauai and mataora in this space and to see our people in all these spaces. I was filming just streams of school kids coming through and just the intergenerational impact that that's going to have. It's just incredible. It's so beautiful to see.
For half of those who attended the show, it was the first time they'd set foot in the gallery.
And I think that was the aspiration for the show, especially from Nigel's perspective. He wanted that to be a catalyst for artists, young people to come and go, oh, wow, I can be an artist too. This is my featured directorial debut. And I suppose I'm nervous because I want to make sure I've done right. I thought I was going to make something so incredibly celebratory. And then things started to unravel.
During filming, things at the gallery started going off script.
And when things did go down, it's kind of like, okay, this has now become part of the storyline. The curator and the director, they were at odds. There's a whole lot of drama going around that I hadn't expected. And I didn't want that to trump the actual overall message of what this was. It didn't deserve to end like that. 5 years is a long time to work on something, but I knew I couldn't finish it how I originally thought. So I really had to sit with it for a while. Wow, look at that joyous kids.
We did. Got in, yeah.
I'm going to give them a little loving little talking to.
The mum of 3 juggled this project alongside her other work.
Ko te ronga! I'm actually recording here, which is not funny.
Translating Disney movies into te reo Māori.
Kia tere ki ngā Pāho.
It's an intergenerational opportunity for us working with something like Disney, because their films are all family films, eh? So you have this opportunity then to reach a really wide demographic. All we wanted to do was for our kids to be able to walk into a cinema just like any other kid in this country, just to choose a film, and choose a film in their own language.
And then the Venice Bianalei last year happens.
For me as a storyteller, it just started to ping, ping, ping. I have to go to Venice.
The most Māori artists ever were chosen to exhibit at the prestigious Venice Bianalei last year.
This is monumental. We'd never had that many artists being curated before. They were also, happened to be, those artists were in Toi Tū Toi Ora contemporary Māori art. So timing, atua, universe, whatever it was like, this is perfect.
Filming in Venice provided the last piece in Chelsea's documentary, Toi Tū Visual Sovereignty.
It's taken 5 years, but your timing is almost uncannily appropriate, isn't it, with what we're seeing now?
Yeah, with what's happening even in our own country. And it feels like we constantly have to be putting ourselves out there, fighting for us to have a voice.
Are you excited for everyone to see the documentary?
I'm quite terrified, actually, because I'm putting myself out there. But I thought, oh, well, you know, I'm almost 50. If I don't do it now, I won't do it. And I might fail spectacularly. Nigel, he knew how important this was for generations to come.
On a sad note, 8 of the artists actually passed away since the exhibition.
Robin Kahukiwa, who worked for so many women, so phenomenal, so groundbreaking. Fred Graham was working right up until he passed. And their legacy, that's the beautiful thing about making a piece like this. It's there now forever. It's really a privilege to have been part of that, to capture that. I hope this is a beautiful gift for them as well.
For more Hui content, subscribe to our YouTube channel.